one-day contract thing, the New England Patriots retirement, that's off the table. Have you heard that? Is that just a non-starter for the Brady people?
I think the Patriots would love to do that, but they don't want to extend the invitation and be spurned, obviously. Meanwhile, I think that would be a bridge too far. That's my understanding. Look, I'll do everything for the Patriots Hall of Fame, but that would be flying in the face of what actually happened in 17, 18, and 19 when he was begging for a contract and they wouldn't give him one. And now, hey, come on back. We got a photo op here right out in front of the hall. And if you could sign that.
All right, 1 year ago, basically today, here we are. Robert Kraft saying on CNN that he wants to sign Brady to a one-year contract so that he can retire a Patriot. Brady called it quits yesterday at the age of 45. Let's roll, presented by Town Fair Tire. So a year later, Tommy Curran, the Patriots are afraid to extend it because they don't want to be spurned, and Brady wouldn't do it. Yet this morning, Kraft put himself out there.
Yeah. I'm even more repelled by it now because you've painted Tom Brady into a corner here. Because if he does rebuff you, and he should rebuff you, because you had years and years and years to get his signature on a contract. He was pleading, he was crawling on hands and knees to your Chestnut Hill home and saying, let's get this done. And they couldn't get it done for him. They let him go out the door. He did what they didn't think he'd do. And now that it's over with, they want to reattach themselves. I understand why, and I understand that Robert wanted to be Pontius Pilate back in 2020 and let Bill have the blood in his hands, but the fans didn't see it that way. So now they're trying to save face. And I think that Brady's going to look at it, and this is opinion, not fact. Brady's going to look at it and say, this is a song and dance show. You're trying to leverage me to make good with the fans, and I don't want to play party to that.
Oh, what they say in The Godfather, it's not personal, it's business.
But what they say in the four agreements, too, don't take anything personal, you're right.
Right, same
so there's
thing.
a couple arguing there.
Do you think the fans are clamoring for it? You started to talk about this.
I don't think the fans are clamoring for
Mrs.
it.
Curran was today. I asked her. I said before I left.
I don't think they're clamoring for it. I really do think this is a business deal for Robert Kraft and Tom Brady. Look, if you're Tom Brady, why are you getting upset about what happened in 2020? You got the rest of your life. You're 45 years old in football, but hey, nice in life. And you got Robert Kraft, one of the most influential owners in the sport, and you like making money.
If you're Tom Brady, you might look around at your life in smoldering flames and say, here I am in Tampa. The rest of my family's in Miami. My parents are in San Francisco. I don't play football anymore. And I got uprooted from New England when I didn't really want to be.
Okay.
How come I have to go back and make that guy feel good about what he did?
This is not about him. It's about you. It's about you. What do you get out of it? Now, if you can get something out of it,
they personally made life inconvenient for him.
His problem is not with Robert Kraft. His problem is with Bill Belichick.
But you can't come swooping in as Robert Kraft did for a decade and fix everything, and then at the end, when he doesn't, say it's not on Robert Kraft.
You can if you've got one of the most valuable franchises in North America or in the world and say, hey,
well, you know what, Mike?
I take care of you.
I think the fans want a day.
Clamoring.
They want a moment. And you know what? I'm not a Patriot fan, but I sort of feel it too. We the media, the whole Patriot experience haven't had a Brady moment, a Tom Brady Patriot moment. And whether that's signing, whether that's a day in the stadium, I don't know.
I love that. I don't like the symbolism of signing a contract and coming back to retire a Patriot. It's trying to obliterate the facts of what happened and say, oh, on the Wikipedia page it says 2023 Patriots. To me, give them the day in the stadium. Give them the whole Patriots Hall of Fame red jacket. Have a parade downtown. Close schools from Millinocket all the way down to Madison, Connecticut. Wrap it up. But don't make him sign the contract. Do not put that out there as your demand for having Tom Brady get closure here for the Patriots. Because Tom's going to look at that. Remember how he looked during that game when they played the Bucs and Robert Kraft emerged in the bowels of the stadium with a phalanx of video cameras before the game. And Brady, he's like,
yeah.
But I think there's some softening here. Look, we all agree. It is symbolic. I mean, it doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't.
It doesn't mean anything. Maybe it means more to the fans than it does to...
Who's it mean the most to?
Robert.
Fans.
Robert.
No.
Fans want a moment, but Robert...
What does he get out of it? I mean, really, ultimately...
His ego, Mike, his sensitive, fragile ego, and also...
I brought him back.
There's this.
I think he wants something more substantive.
There's a big branding thing, that this dynasty and having Tom Brady branded as part of your dynasty is valuable. Like, this is going to
Right,
be
but
this
I
is going to
agree.
be their brand.
Every team in the NBA is wearing the number 6 this season.
Well,
because of Bill Russell. But sorry.
The Packers brand is still Vince Lombardi and the 60s Packers in Titletown. And if they had an individual owner, someone would have monetized that, and that's like their brand. The Yankees brand is Monument Park and the 27 Yankees and Babe Ruth. This is what the Patriots want. They want that to be their brand for generations. And if Tom Brady's a part of it, that just adds a value.
I agree
if Brady's
with you.
sort of on his own, it's different.
I agree.
So that's what's in for the Patriots.
All that's important branding. It really is
Celtics
part
brand
of the Patriots story, but you don't need a one-day contract to make that happen. You just need Tom Brady. See, the contract is just symbolic for something else.
Right.
How far do you want to take the
So
symbolism?
stop asking it.
Is what I'm saying.
Stop asking for that particular
But they want
symbolism.
Brady part of the picture. Like Paul Pierce is always around the Celtics,
Yeah.
and David Ortiz is always around the Red Sox. If there's a really important ribbon cutting, if there's a really important thing where you want representation, Robert wants Brady there. He wants him be, So if there's a deal to be had where Brady would do that and be that, then that's sort of the middle ground
It'll
without
be
the
interesting.
one-day
I'm
dog
sure
and pony.
something will happen, and if he doesn't put pen to paper, I'm sure that it will have been something that they requested, and he may be quietly rebuffed, and it goes away. But to me, that is the one moment of symbolism that I think that would be a bridge too far for him to go over. But you're right. You have a legendary team that actually outstrips the Celtics in terms of longevity. The 50s and 60s, this went from 2000 to 2022. With Belichick, the two of them together. So you have a tradition here. If you can have Tom Brady rolling out, the guy's only 46, for the next 35 years.
I mean, look at the Steelers. And Franco Harris just passed away, but all those great 70s Steelers, they were all still Steelers.
Oh, yeah.
They always showed up. They were always there. Like, that's still the Steelers brand, the 70s Steelers, even with their success recently. And it's like, Robert wants Brady in the fold to be a part of that. And I bet Brady wants no part of it unless, make it worth my while, Robert.
I think Brady will be a part of it. You think he really would monetize that one-day contract thing?
No,
I don't think that. I think Brady's a part of it.
It'd be part of a bigger thing.
Whether he signs it or not, he's a part of it. So that's already going to happen.
That's fine.
He's going to be part of it.
Not really.
But I think so.
Well, no, but there's a difference. For example, Larry Bird, does he ever come back to Boston? He's never a part of anything around. Well, and so is Brady. Garnett really has no use for the town or the team, so that not every athlete comes back and is a part of the thing.
Garnett here?
Pierce
But
does.
Garnett got here in 2008, and he was gone by what, 2013?
Yeah.
I mean, Bill Russell is the best example, the prime example for what any team would want their person to be in terms of carrying on their tradition. So that when he passes or goes away, or everything that he says is infinitely quoted, and he is mourned when he's gone because he meant so much more. And Russell, I don't think Brady will ever have the transcendent meaning that Russell did to the NBA, but same level in terms of performance.
He might, though.
Are
He
you
actually might.
Are you a Patriot or is it TB12? I think that's what the Patriots are kind of want to get out of them. You're a Patriot.
Yeah, I think
And that's what
I think the
Belichick was probably wondering in 2017 and 2018.
Yeah,
I think the
exactly.
Patriots are saying you can be both. You can be TB12 and you can be a Patriot. We can make it worth your while.